Mcfly The Musical. Ten years have gone by in the blink of an eye. Time really seems to fly when you're in Mcfly. So thanks for coming here tonight. I hope that we aren't playing shite. And if we are, please be polite, or Doug will cry. I wrote this song so that collectively we could get some perspective before we play and you scream, cheer and clap. So please allow me, if I may, to take you someplace far away and quickly give a brief 10-year recap. In 2001, I attended an audition to the busted first edition. After 24 hours, those frickin' busted bastards kicked me out and told me I was not what they're after. But I'd have done the same if I was in their position. But I'd have kicked the one out with the eyebrow condition. And was it the end? No, it didn't stop there. In 2003, up in Bolton somewhere, I met someone with talent oozing out of his bones. That's right, folks, he was called Danny Jones. His skills on the guitar really are quite insane, but what balances his talent is his microscopic brain. He agreed that him and me should write a bunch of songs, so we got a record deal, and here's where it goes wrong. We held an audition and two guys came along called Dougie and Harry, and that's how Mcfly was born. Being Mcfly is pretty awesome. You get to do radical things, like touring around the world from Madrid to Brazil, or building schools in Africa for kids that are ill. Yes, every day is different but equally thrilling. There's no way of knowing what tomorrow will bring. Being Mcfly is pretty awesome. It's not very hard to see why it's so awesome being MCFLY. Mcfly is pretty wicked, but I am just one of four guys. I'm the only one who's not been on reality shows, but if I did, I'd know I'd be receiving your votes. Cause I could do the tango with some folks that are famous, or chill out in the jungle eating ostrich's anus. Or there's the Big Brother house, but I would never go in, cause I'd rather sing some opera with Lawrence Llewellyn Bowen. Or I could stay home writing songs for One Direction in search for sing-alongable musical perfection, and spend an hour admiring my Harry Potter wand collection. Dougie wants to add a joke in here about erections, but it's a family show, so I'm making some corrections for those penis-eating jungle swingers, ballroom dancing or pro singers. Being Mcfly is pretty awesome. It's not very hard to see why it's so awesome being MCFLY. It's been emotional, seems so effortless. I'd do it all again for the hell of it. Just don't ask me why. It's been embarrassing, seems so effing stressful, but overall it's been delightful. It's hard to whine. Every now and then the strangest things go on, like being on the cover of a gay magazine with no clothes on. But after 10 years of it, we just don't give a shit. We will do anything, literally anything. We might even pull our trousers down and wave around our ding-a-lings. Being McFly is pretty awesome, but it's not been the easiest ride. Dougie went to rehab and thank God he came back. I lost loads of weight and now I'm no longer fat. And Danny's going bald so he might start wearing hats. We've had our share of tabloid-covered exploited romance. We still don't know if Harry really shagged Lindsay Lohan. Check me out cause I can play piano with one hand. That's how awesome you become if you are in my band. You paid for the ticket, so should probably buy a program. McFly is freaking awesome, but I am only one of four. The other three are equally as awesome as me. We're just about as awesome as a pop band can be. Our awesomeness is tangible, it's easy to see. Why we're so freaking radical, occasionally magical, dramatical, fanatical. For us matter of factical, it's actual, fantastical, contractual. We sold our souls, there's no turning back at all. From McFly. Emotional after 10 years. See, my eyes are filling with tears. F, it's effortless. L, like elephants. Y, cause they're awesome. Just